Macmillan Audio presents The Box by Richard Matheson. Read for you by Grover Gardner.
Dedication. With love to my son Richard, for protecting my life in every way. Introduction. A question often asked of writers is, where did you get the idea for that story? It is a question we can usually answer easily. I can answer it with regard to Button, because the idea came from my wife, although at the time she had no idea she was doing it. Neither did I. That came later. I will not tell you the idea prior to your reading of the story, except to say that the idea was mentioned in a college psychology class my wife took. One idea in that class that I can mention is the following. To contribute importantly to world peace, would you walk down New York's Broadway naked? The idea which resulted in my writing of Button was of a similar nature. A sacrifice of human dignity in exchange for a specific goal. In this case, nothing anywhere near as worthy as world peace. Richard Matheson, May 17, 2007. Button. The package was lying by the front door. A cube-shaped carton sealed with tape, the name and address printed by hand. Mr. and Mrs. Arthur Lewis, 217 East 37th Street, New York, 10016. Norma picked it up, unlocked the door, and went into the apartment. It was just getting dark. After she put the lamb chops in the broiler, she made herself a drink and sat down to open the package. Inside the carton was a push-button unit fastened to a small wooden box. A glass dome covered the button. Norma tried to lift it off, but it was locked in place. She turned the unit over and saw a folded piece of paper scotch-taped to the bottom of the box. She pulled it off. Mr. Stewart will call on you at 8 p.m. Norma put the button unit beside her on the couch. She sipped the drink and reread the typed note, smiling. A few moments later, she went back into the kitchen to make the salad. The doorbell rang at 8 o'clock. "I'll get it," Norma called from the kitchen. Arthur was in the living room, reading. There was a small man in the hallway. He removed his hat as Norma opened the door. "Mrs. Lewis?" he inquired politely. "Yes?" "I'm Mr. Stewart." "Oh, yes." Norma repressed a smile. She was sure now it was a sales pitch. "May I come in?" asked Mr. Stewart. "I'm rather busy," Norma said. "I'll get you your whatchamacallit, though." She started to turn. "Don't you want to know what it is?" Norma turned back. Mr. Stewart's tone had been offensive. "No, I don't think so," she said. "It could prove very valuable," he told her. "Monetarily?" she challenged. Mr. Stewart nodded. "Monetarily," he said. Norma frowned. She didn't like his attitude. "What are you trying to sell?" she asked. "I'm not selling anything," he answered. Arthur came out of the living room. "Something wrong?" Mr. Stewart introduced himself. "Oh, Arthur pointed toward the living room and smiled. "What is that gadget, anyway?" "It won't take long to explain," replied Mr. Stewart. "May I come in?" "If you're selling something," Arthur said. Mr. Stewart shook his head. "I'm not." Arthur looked at Norma. "Up to you," she said. He hesitated. "Well, why not?" he said. They went into the living room and Mr. Stewart sat in Norma's chair. He reached into an inside coat pocket and withdrew a small sealed envelope. "Inside here is a key to the bell unit dome," he said. He set the envelope on the chairside table. "The bell is connected to our office." "What's it for?" asked Arthur. "If you push the button," Mr. Stewart told him, "somewhere in the world, someone you don't know will die."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?